thinking. You're thinking, NL, your title to the stream is I don't support the monarchy, upvotes to the left. Is that how you actually feel? Well, let me put it this way. I am not pro the British monarchy because I live in Canada and I'm not like 87 years old, which is I feel like how old the average person is that tends to care about the British monarchy here. Am I against them? I mean, I guess I would rather that it was dissolved, but if the dissolution of the monarchy required even the slightest change in my own life, then I'm just keep it rolling as far as I'm concerned. Because it just doesn't matter that much to me, I suppose. Lil bro thinks he's from the Sex Pistols. Dude said, God save the king, or maybe not. It's just another... I love the court controversy, honestly. Too many 30-year-old moms I work with love the monarchy. People like what they like, okay? But, like, are they 30-year-old moms in England? Because that makes more sense to me. And do they love the monarchy, or do they love Meghan Markle or Kate Middleton? Because, like, they are part of the monarchy, but it's more of like that's the youth revolution, right? Hang on, I'm going to wait. I don't need to go to Nordfels, do I? I already completed Nordfels. 2 of 6 quests. We're moving on. They're from the United States? Okay, but are they from a coastal city or like a population center, or are they from the Midwest? I don't know. Listen, I'm trying to move the goalposts a little further, okay? Rapid melee attack. Active. Heal yourself and increase your attack speed for a brief moment. Let's do it. We're back playing Thronefall, by the way. You wouldn't know it based on the fact that I haven't interacted with the game whatsoever so far. You have a very large amount of health, but your horse is slightly slower at night. Your towers are way better. Your castle center does better. Give me better towers and better castle, and that makes me a better person. And then we play. I'm going melee build right now. Best of luck to you, gamer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm looking at all the stuff we can build here. Holy cow! This is a large kingdom. This is a big level, bro. Holy cow! First off, I got to do a little bit of scouting. They're gonna come up here, and then they got to go up this ramp. This is, what the heck is this? Build gold mine. Initially generate high income that decreases over time, but it allows you to teleport to another gold mine. Okay. I see. So what I could do right now, well, what else is there? No mills? Like Paul McCartney after he got divorced? That one you're gonna need you might need to check Wikipedia to understand. Note to self, lore masters, Paul McCartney married, in the mid-2000s, he married a woman by the name of Heather Mills, okay? And then they got divorced. This is what is referenced in the song International Players Anthem in Big Boy's verse. Any many decision with precision I choose, or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch my protection. I know you don't. You want it to slip, but slipping is something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, because it's going to get wetter. Better prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't. Ask Paul McCartney. The lawyers couldn't stop me. Cut off his head, tie it to a rock or something. Send him into outer space. I know he wish he could, because he's paying $20K a day. That blank is eating good. Here's what I'm thinking. We build a gold mine here. And we build a gold mine here, knowing we'll want to use it to teleport at some point. And then we build a house for some income as well. Oh, there was a mill up here the whole time. I'm not gonna die. 10 horsemen and I have a spear. I'm not gonna die. Who has the best verse in International Players Anthem? We've been through this before. I think that overall, I'm not one of those guys. I would call them fools. I need to charge my active ability. There we go. I'm not one of those guys who thinks that Andre 3000 was like the only rapper worth anything in OutKast. Quite the opposite. I feel like, if anything, Andre 3000 brought something to the group, but was also a little... By the way, I'm going to restart. I'm not suggesting that he's overrated and bad. I'm suggesting that he's one of the best ever, but ends up... The way that Andre 3000 gets rated ends up making Big Boy seem like he's just the other guy in the group when he's also like at that level. But because he raps about things that appeal more to the id than the super ego, people, in my opinion, underrate him, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. That being said, on International Players Anthem, I don't think... It's tough to deny that... Andre 3000's verse is the highlight of the song. But all 4 of the verses are really good. I feel like I would probably go Andre 3000, then it would be Bun B, and I would put Big Boy 3rd and Pimp C 4th. But at the same time, it's a tough choice. If you ask me tomorrow, they could change a little bit. That's the thing with Andre, though. He always stands out. Well, I don't know. I feel... Listen. I feel like on a lot of OutKast songs, Big Boy has the better verse. It's tough, though, because you're on a lot of the best OutKast songs, you're comparing 2 10 out of 10 verses. I mean, they're not always... sometimes they got 3 verses each. But like in something like the Artist Storytelling Part 1, okay? I like Big Boy's verse, but at the same time, it's hard to argue with 3000's verse as well, which actually like tells a story that has like a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then Big Boy's story is easy to underrate it just because of the fact that Big Boy's story is about getting fellatio in his car in the mall parking lot. But that's life sometimes, man. Just because it's not on the same spiritual plane as what 3 Stacks is talking about, that doesn't make it any less deserving of merit. I need soldiers, right? Who beats horsemen? Spearmen. Oh, but flails. No, spearmen. Spearmen. Hello, spearmen. Join me, please. And then I would like you to fight here, because I think if you fight here, I should build one more house, maybe. Because then when we upgrade our city center, we might pick the houses upgrade. It's crazy that you don't think Miss Jackson's one of their best songs. I mean, I know I've said this exact same thing before. My personal opinion on the OutKast ride on Peloton is that Miss Jackson is the worst song on the OutKast ride. Holy cow, that was so much easier. What's on the OutKast ride? ATLians. You're right, I should turn the music down a little bit. Bombs Over Baghdad. Hey Ya. I Like the Way You Move. I understand it's not an OutKast John, but at the same time, it's included as part of their history. The one that is, you got to get up, get out, and get something. You can't spend your whole life trying to get high. I'm trying to think of what else is on there. Rosa Parks. I mean, Miss Jackson is just like, maybe part of it is because of the fact that I've heard Miss Jackson 300,000 times. Or like, I think I've reached a point where I'm just like I get it. You're for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. He apologizes a million times. Like, what more do you want from him? I think this is where I want to be for now. I think it's kind of a mid-OutKast song. I'm into artist storytelling, ATLians, Rosa Parks sort of lad. I mean, if we're talking Stankonia, my favorite song on Stankonia is hard to argue with Bombs Over Baghdad, don't get me wrong. At number 2 for me has got to be So Fresh, So Clean, probably. All OutKast songs are mid? That's just insanity. That's an insane take. It's disrespectful, quite frankly. I forgot that there was a second choke point. That's fine. I'll tank it. I'm tanking. Spearman! Spearman! Bro, take your sweet time here. You know, Pink Floyd said all in all it's just another brick in the wall. Yeah, well, this wall ain't made out of bricks, brother. It's made out of freaking wood, so I'm going to need you to hustle a little bit. Okay, they go back there. We got 8 Horsemen of the Apocalypse coming. Honestly, 8 Horsemen don't scare me. I'm going to take this opportunity to upgrade myself. I'm going to make my econ better. And I feel like I would like to build a second barracks sooner rather... Oh, okay, that's fine. High damage output. They do bonus damage against ranged units. Great pick if you can keep them safe. Okay, that's fine. Give me some longbowmen. What are these guys? Where did these guys come from? Are these my longbowmen? To me, it looks like they have a shield, but what do I know? Okay, you're gonna hold right here. And then the spearmen, why are there only 2 of these lads? The other ones, oh, 2 of them got sucked up over here. You guys are gonna hold at this choke point right here. And by hold, I mean you're gonna hold. Yeah, you're gonna, give me the spear lords, please. How was that for micro? You guys are gonna hold right here. And then you guys are going to hold right here. And honestly, they don't stand a chance. We got 12 waves. Hey, NL, I'm going to try Sing Sing tonight. What should I try? I'm telling you, with all sincerity, first off, you're going to enjoy yourself. I had the beef pho, okay? The beef pho that I had was the best pho I've ever had in my entire life. Ah! Lads. My barracks. Yo, but did you see? They know when the king is here. This is Lu Bu. Now, I'm going to tell you this, because I understand this temptation myself as well. I gotta let them go for a second. I made a horrible mistake. Because you're going to have the same temptation I had. You're going to sit inside of this clearly hipster establishment, and you're going to say, I'm not going to get the pho here, or the pho. If I'm going to get pho, I'm going to go down to, you know, Little Saigon, down Kingsway, and I'm going to go to a genuine Vietnamese place. If you want to fall victim to the fallacy that the most authentic version of a food is necessarily the best version of a food, then by all means, I'm not going to stop you from heading out to East Vancouver and enjoying some delicious pho. All I'm going to say is the beef pho at Sing Sing, I can't speak to its authenticity because I'm not Vietnamese. However, it's one of the best tasting soups that I've ever had in my entire life. And certainly the best tasting pho that I've had in my entire life. So I would recommend that if you're there. It was the beef pho. I also ate some of my wife's chicken pho, and it was still really good. But I personally, having had a bowl of the beef and a sample of the chicken, I would recommend the beef personally. Give me some of this. Now this time, don't make a mistake, okay? There are 10 archers coming this way. I could take out 10 archers single-handedly. I could do that by myself, but I could also delegate. You don't go to Italy for pizza, if you know what I'm saying? Can I say something embarrassing? Although I'm less embarrassed by this. I'll tell you why. I'm getting less embarrassed by this. I like a lot of dumb humor. And I've always felt like that reflected poorly on my intelligence until I saw that Christopher Nolan interview where he said his favorite movie of all time is Talladega Nights. And then apparently also Terrence Malick, the director of The Thin Red Line, The Tree of Life, etc., apparently he's such a Zoolander super fan that for his birthday one year, someone bought him a cameo from Ben Stiller in character. I don't know if maybe it's a Hollywood cameo, like, because I don't think Ben Stiller's on the app, but... And the same, we remember Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys? They asked him what his favorite movie was, and he said, that's a really tough question, but for right now, I really enjoy Norbit. It's insane, but like genius artists, I'm not saying I am one, but genius artists oftentimes enjoy some silly stuff as well, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Now, what does this have to do with anything? One of the funniest things in the world to me, no joke, is the meme of American pizza versus Italian pizza that definitely 100% came from 4chan, where the Italian side is like the soy jack with the chef's hat on going, and it says, "Mamma mia, I burned the pizza." And then the guy says, gracias. Oh, it's so tasty. And then the other side is the Giga Chad in the Domino's outfit that says, "Enjoy your pizza, sir. Perfectly circular pizza, toppings evenly distributed, costs $5 for a large pepperoni, etc., etc." That being said, I would go to Italy for the pizza. I prefer the Italian pizza. I'm not insulting the American pizza, but I prefer the Italian pizza without a doubt. That's the worst meme I've ever heard of. There's a lot worse. Can I also say something without having you guys jump down my throat? Elon Musk is extremely not funny and very cringe, especially lately with the dodging of the fight stuff, but pretending that he's not the one dodging. But his tweet where for absolutely no reason, he tweeted like, Knut sack tay bag. Can I get a VIP to look that one up? For some reason, just that tweet out of nowhere got me laughing really hard. Like he was using like Scandinavian characters to write someone's name. As the basic premise of the joke is, wouldn't it be funny if there was somebody from Norway named Knut sack tay bag? I don't understand why he keeps tweeting "Zuck my tongue" emoji. Like, what is that? Like, full stop, what is that? I'm not using a bow and arrow. I need to get in there. I am going to die. Why do you follow him? I don't. I follow people who tweet his stuff to dunk on it all the time. There was that period where, like, everybody was getting served his tweets, like, on recommended. But then, like, I guess that ended. But now I still see, like, I don't know, probably, like, the best 10% of them because they just get dunked on by my followers. Or the people I follow, I should say. Actually, it's not even the people that I follow, now that I think about it. It's like the ultimate irony is that it's the recommendation engine being like, you've interacted with tweets that dunk on Elon Musk. Here's some more tweets that dunk on Elon Musk. I gotta say, it's really funny. What does Zuck my tongue emoji even mean? Dude's working on moon landings. All people can talk about is his tweets. I don't think he's working on the moon landings enough, quite frankly. That's like my... That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if he should be working on the moon landing stuff more and spending like less time tweeting. He tweets more than... I get that he owns the company, but he like tweets more than almost anybody I've ever seen. It's a reference to the Dalai Lama asking the kid to suck on his tongue? No way. There's no way it's a reference to that. I don't believe it. Hang on. I need to build another barracks. I need to build 2 more barrackses. This one should... You know what? Why don't you be a flail? And why don't you be archers? Crossbowmen, I should say. And then... Whatever happened to Fail Army? They still around? Is there a way I can zoom out and see all the... I guess maybe I can already see all the ones that are coming here. In which case, I got accepted into Flail School. Good for you. There's an easy way to check and see if Prezzo's here. Oh my God, you guys. I just got accepted into Harvard Law School. Nobody... Okay, there we go. Fine. Maybe there's a delay today. Thank you. I'm not sure what you were waiting for. I was waiting for, like, I don't know, like a lot of people to type Jake S or something. Thank you, thank you. If you were one of the original Jake Essers, I appreciate that. Hey, this thing's a freaking bomb, man! I'm going to die. No. Look, the reinforcements are coming in. It's not going to feel good, though. Dude, you see the King Leonidas down there at the bottom just like free soloing the whole squad? It's incredible. You blew up my building! Realm 91% protected. That's got a sting. What a great movie combo that would be. Original Barbenheimer. What are you talking about? Has anyone ever told you you're pretty much a carbon copy of Colin Robinson? Hang on. Colin, no one's ever told me that. I'm going to see how famous this person is before I make fun of them. Colin Robinson is not a person. This is an actor. This is Mark Proch. I'm familiar with this guy. You probably know him from The Office or Better Call Saul. I know him from a viral video 15 years ago where he tricked a local news station into thinking that he was a international yo-yo champion winner. And then they got him on the show to do the yo-yo tricks, but he just can't do anything. Now that is a classic. Oh man, that is a good one. You're right, he is also from On Cinema at the Cinema. Here for London. Chibli, I told you in the back channel we can't be in London today because I was playing across the obelisk, okay? Also, welcome. It's the third act. You know what? Pays for itself almost immediately. Wait, does this say 30 archers? 10 minutes of London? I had no idea it was 150 already. That's crazy, man. We're definitely not going to finish this Thronefall campaign, right? We just got to send it into the abyss. We're only on like round 5 or something like that. I thought you had incredible time perception. It got thrown off a little bit because I didn't start across the obelisk like directly at 1. Otherwise, my time perception is really good. Also, I think the string cheese messed with it. Ooh, I wasn't aware I could just walk into that. You also went to the University of South Florida for a week? That is true. I did go to University of South Florida for a week. I'm not jet lagged though. I'm over my jet lag, I should say. Owned. Owned. It's all right. This is what the lads are for. I honestly thought that might kill me instantly. So this, to not die instantly was an improvement on what I thought was going to happen. Lads, come over here. You were at my alma mater? Wait a minute, you went to the same school as Osmataz Buckshank? $21 gold. What do we got this time? Certainly seems like a potentially cataclysmic wave. You're crossbowman? No, you're not. Yes, oh, you are. Okay, here. Lads, come with me. Osmataz Buckshank went to Sanford. Who went to University of South Florida then? Beezer 12 washing beard. God, that was a gimme. I should have known that. No, it was Dinklage Morgoon. What about Devoyne shower handle? Okay, hang on. We have 3 bombs coming down here. Just call me the DC universe. Just call me the DC cinematic universe, the way I got 3 bombs coming out back to back to back. Build barricades. Damage fast enemies and slow them down. I'll tell you. What is this bit? What do you think the bit is? Flash head? The movies ain't good. That's the bit. Are we going to talk about the Bradley Cooper nose? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it's a controversial subject. It's just, he might have overdone it on the nose a little bit. He didn't have to do the nose, man. I don't think he was doing the nose for like an offensive reason. I just think that he was like, this is what's going to push it over the over the threshold. This is going to give me the Oscar. They didn't need to do the nose, man. It was not necessary. Right? I do have lads down there. Okay. Why are my crossbowmen rushing out? I should have told them to stay, man. I should have hit him with a Lisa Loeb. Instead, I got the Tracy Chapman. They think they're part of a fast car. All right, I got it. They need me. My people need me. And now my people must fend for themselves briefly. Because I do not have an ult. Can I say something that you might disagree with? And it's okay to disagree with it. Let's not get mad at each other. But my 2 cents is we need to stop caring so much in biopics about how much the actor looks like the person that is the subject of the biography. Because I feel like it's not, you're limiting your pool of actors and actresses by exclusively finding ones that bear as close a resemblance as possible to the original person. He's mad because he wants Timothée Chalamet to play him. I told you that in confidence, okay? True, we can just deep fake the look anyway. That's not what I'm suggesting. You piece. Okay, I think, here's what I'm thinking. I think we need a milli. And we need an improved plow. And then we upgrade the milli. I just think, like, I don't know. I'm not a good critiquer of acting. Like, I don't know what makes an actor good versus what is good writing. You know, I find that it's tough to separate. That being said, every year at the Oscars, I feel like there's always like one actor and one actress basically get nominated for playing a real person that they looked a lot like. And I'm like, that's not acting. I'm not saying they couldn't also do like a great job at the same time. But isn't there like, it's almost like there's a perfunctory nomination every year that's like, holy cow, this dude genuinely looked exactly like Neville Chamberlain. Hang on, hold me here. Can you give some examples? No? I don't want to make any enemies. Anybody up finding the closest barracks to build? Who uses perfunctory in everyday speech? Bro, this ain't everyday speech. I'm putting some sauce on it. Don't insult me. Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln. Okay, but Daniel Day-Lewis is a good actor. That's how I gauge whether someone's a good actor, is how different do they sound in every single one of their movies. Because in one movie, Daniel Day-Lewis will be like, check it out, I'm British. And then in another movie, he's like, boom, I'm from an outer space. I'm from a different planet. That's Gangs of New York. I mean, you know what I'm... Then Christian Bale's crazy. He's kind of crazy that he took on Thor: Love and Thunder. Like this, they finally get like a one of the top 5 working actors in the world, and then they waste him on a villain like that. Also, editor's note: I have not seen Thor: Love and Thunder. Who are the other ones in your top 5? You know how I feel about it, actors. Top 5 actors on Earth right now, it's not even close. You got to go Christian Bale. That's just a gimme. Following Christian Bale, it's Michael Stuhlbarg. Following Michael Stuhlbarg, it's Michael Shannon. I love like a slightly weird / scary looking guy with range. And Stuhlbarg and Shannon, they got it all locked up right now. I'm in trouble. Paul Dano? Paul Dano's got to be up there. Wait, people are like, name a woman? Excuse me, it said top 5 actors. We're talking about actresses. Can I tell you that Saoirse Ronan really... Oh, come on! She really impressed me. I think Saoirse Ronan was Lady Bird was the first movie I ever saw with Saoirse Ronan in it. And I was like, holy cow, she can act. I can't pronounce her name, but that's my fault more than anything else. It's Saoirse. Actually, her name was Lady Bird, if you've seen the film. Owned. I thought she was Greta Gerwig for a few months. I could see that. Okay, it's 2 o'clock exactly. We're probably going to die today anyway. So the timing is going to be perfect. I mean, there's no way we're fighting 35 horsemen, and 35 horsemen. It's just not going to happen. You ever see Zac Efron? I've seen him in movies. Do you mean like socially? Socially, I've not seen Zac Efron. We don't run in the same circles, I think. His face changed drastically. Gonna be honest with you, I don't think it's any of my business, quite frankly. Seems like that's something between himself, and him. Do you Peloton in the same circles? Honestly, I don't know who Zac Efron rides with, if he even rides on the Peloton. That being said, if I had to guess, Zac Efron, from what I know about him, I don't think we ride in the same circles. I'm going to say that he seems more like an Alex Toussaint type rider. And me personally, I don't respond to that style of coaching that is like, come on! Like, that's not for me. I prefer someone to just, like, with relatively little emotion, explain to me what the work is, and then say, go for it, you know? I don't need someone to yell at me to amp up the intensity. Just provide good ride programming, and then I'll take it from there. He's a classic rock guy for sure. Really? Because I feel like he probably rides with Camilla Ramon a lot. And that is, it's not my instructor of choice, let's put it that way. What about when Jeff Probst says you gotta dig? Oh, you mean like when you're doing a 4-piece jigsaw puzzle after running through a military-grade obstacle course? Having eaten 3 tablespoons of rice in the past 2 weeks? I'm winning? He also just stands on the bike, not pedaling a lot. Honestly, when I first started using the Peloton, I read that criticism of instructors a lot, and occasionally I even echoed it myself. But now that I'm in my getting better at the bike and having an internal locus of control era, why would you upgrade that, of all things? I'm like, what do I care if he's on the bike pedaling or if he's standing there giving me instructions? Like, it's not like Tony Dungy is like, hey, Peyton Manning, here's how you should, like, pick a receiver to throw a pass to. And Peyton Manning is like, oh, yeah, Tony, I'd like to see you throw the pass. Like, no, he's the coach. It's 2 different things. Plus, he's talking, like, the whole time. And, you know, they got to concern themselves with the timing and stuff like that. And, like, they got to make sure nobody's falling off the bike or getting impaled on the defective seats and stuff like that. They got other stuff to pay attention to. I'm there to ride the bike, not to be like, you know, find a partner in crime. Like, if I got to suffer, you got to suffer too. Peyton Manning is retired? I was talking about his career as a communications professor. Why not? Why not? Ooh! I will take 75% health and attack damage, and then, wait a minute, did I put anybody at the top? Nope. Well, you know what? Burp, burp, burp. Are the Peloton instructors actually live, or is it like YouTube? It's both. There are live classes, but then the VODs make it to Peloton on demand. It wasn't even close. But honestly, I feel like, I know this is insular posting. Not everybody here, in fact, very few people probably care about the Peloton anecdotes in general, at large. I'm going to die again, but All right. I feel like they should tell the Peloton instructors to stop doing so many damn shout-outs. It's like at least 2 minutes of every ride is just shouting out random usernames with a number that says like this, congratulations on your 500th ride. Like I get it. It's nice for someone that has a milestone to like hear that they are being appreciated by the instructor. But the instructor doesn't really care. Like they care in the same way that like, you know, nice people care. Like they would rather you hit a mile. They want you to feel good, right? It's not like they're like genuinely saying congratulations. They're just actually like, you know, basically their boss told them like it ups engagement or whatever. Hey, Dr. Genghis Khan, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. But 5 gifted subscriptions, that's like a 1,000 ride shout out. Some of the instructors, they be shouting out congratulations on your 50th ride. And I'm not saying that that's not, in some ways, a 50th ride milestone is actually more impressive because of the fact that it's harder because you're building a habit from scratch. That being said, it's like, that number doesn't get me out of bed anymore. I'm not trying to say that they should feel bad that they have a milestone. I'm just trying to say, like, as someone who doesn't have a milestone, it's just annoying that half of the ride, they're like tripping over their timing cues because they're like, hey, I ride for Old Fashions. Congratulations on 250. It would be different if the instructor had like a rapport with the person, but instead it's just, you know, by the way, on the hunt, thank you for the gifted subscriptions, thank you. But, you know, they're just literally reading the names as fast as possible and the numbers and saying like, great job, keep it up, you're killing it. But actually they don't know if you're killing it. They could just have logged onto the bike and be sitting there. Like, yeah, it's just lip service. It's not like a major pet peeve or whatever. I just think like for the instructor's sake, their job would probably be a lot easier and it wouldn't hurt the product at all if like, you know, they didn't make 11,000 people hear that it's I bike for White Zinfandel's 750th ride. But I don't know, imagine if you're I bike for White Zinfandel right now, you're like, hey, keep your mouth shut. Hey, Mad Dog Nation and Rex Mechanica and the Librarian, thank you very much for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, much appreciated. I'm gonna get you. I'm not gonna get you. I'm gonna run away. I can't believe that I can't die. How can you stomach the cost of the Peloton subscription? I don't know, it's like 60 bucks. I feel like obviously it's overpriced. That's a given. But the value that it gives you if you take advantage of it is also high. It's much higher than the price of what you're paying for it. Now, could you get fit cheaper? Yeah, but like, are you doing that right now? Maybe. We could go toe to toe. What's your watts per kilogram? And if you're using Zwift, I understand. I'm gonna give some credit to the Zwifters out there. But if you're using grandma's exercise bike that doesn't even have any digital components, if it's just got like when you turn the knob, the grit level of the sandpaper gets higher, I'm just saying you're gonna get smoked. Also, I've never been to a dispensary, so $60 a month in discretionary income for like a fitness-based purpose, it's not breaking the bank right now. My gym membership's $300 a year. Congratulations, good for you. You know what's cool about the Peloton is that I don't have to like get in my car and drive somewhere to use it. It's literally, it's right, you can't see it, but I'm telling you, I promise you, it's right there. Right there. Ignoring us Strava people? Excuse me, I could never ignore Strava people because they're constantly trying to clip me with their $11,000 road bicycles while I am just trying to cross the street, which wouldn't even annoy me if they were just driving fast, but they're not. They're riding in zone 2. It would kill you to just slow down a little bit for pedestrians when you're in zone. Well, I get it when you're trying to get king of the mountain, but at the same time, I'm going iron plates. We need a Peloton stream now that it's in the same room. It's been in the same room the whole time. That has not been what's stopping me. What's been stopping me is that it would be insanely boring. Also, I think, no, this is, Justin, feel free to disagree with me. But I never want my content to be like, I'm watching this because I love this guy. I always want it to be like a lie in my head, and that lie is, I'm watching this because this is the best entertainment available right now. What happened to the lads I took with me? I feel like for me to do like a Peloton exercise stream is almost like me saying like I'm believing my own hype at that point, if that makes sense. I'm like, I'm not even gonna make an effort to provide content that I feel is entertaining. Instead, I'm just gonna be like, I'm live just living my life, eating a bowl of cereal and riding an exercise bike. Because I wouldn't be talking. I would just be going. No, I'm going about 1 minute from now. I thought that I was going to be dead before this, but instead I'm the best person to ever play this game. Nobody said that but me, unfortunately, but... What are you going to play on your stream, Kate? Honkai Star Rail? Honkai. Honkai Star Rail. Is it, it's Japanese Game Wednesday. I don't think I'm comfortable saying the W word. Yes. I don't think I can say it because I don't identify as a member of that group. So I don't think I can say it because I think that that's a word that they use to make fun of themselves.
No. I don't say I'm a weep to make
Please don't use harsh language like that on my stream.
I'm a weep though.
I know.
Well, actually,
You are a
I'm not
person
weep,
who
I'm just better.
you are a person who enjoys Japanese media.
So weird.
I thought I was winning. What's going on? My base? They're in my base killing my dudes? Check it out. Impressed?
What's happened?
I'm owning them.
Tower defense, right?
It's not tower defense. It's a minimalist real-time strategy game that has all the depth.
The tower shooting at something that's coming.
Yeah, but I chose to build the tower. The tower wasn't like, and you got to defend your base. Otherwise, like, your base will break, and if your base breaks, you lose. But it's not.
That's what the tower defense is.
No, it's not like that. It's not. You defend towers in this game? Yeah, but that's not all you do. There's other stuff too. Like you can get, you can upgrade them as well.
Yeah, that's what the tower defense is.
No. But it's not like that. You seem to be confused.
Tower defending something, or you defend the tower, or the tower shooting the enemies that comes in one row.
But in a tower defense, it would be like, oh, do you want to build like a support tower? Do you want to build like a attack tower? And this one's just like, I choose to build an attack tower. I won. I'm the best gamer of all time. I can't believe I won.
So the tower defense?
Now that I won, I'm willing to admit it's a tower defense because I've never been good at those before. Well, what are you playing? What are you playing? Can you describe its mechanics to me? Is it a JRPG? Okay. Good news, guys. I just got an achievement for winning on Durststein. /marker me.